Hi guys, doing a little Elite Dangerous today. This is the actual beta. I'm not going to do any combat today, if I can keep from it. I'm actually just going to do some trading, so that should be a little different. I've been trading for a couple days now, and I've made about 21,000 credits, I guess. So right now I'm at Chango Dock, which is in the iBuddhist system. Couple of things they've added. They added fuel. They added about 50 new systems, so there's a lot of stuff going on out there. Speaking of fuel, I need to refuel before we go back out. So we go here and fuel is not really expensive. I'm pretty close to empty. I'm probably maybe have a third of my tank left, and it's only going to cost me 32 credits. So fuel's not expensive, but it's very important because if you get stuck out there, you're going to be in trouble. So commodities market. I'm going to do some trading. I've got 20,000 credits. I've got 4 units of storage. Actually, before that, let's take a look. No, we're just going to do trading. Yeah, we'll just do trading for today. So what we're looking at here is supply. We are looking for things with either medium supply or high supply. What we're really looking for is the difference between the value here and the galactic average. We want something that's cheap here and high in the galactic average. So most likely it's going to be things that are of high demand, but not necessarily. So, or not high demand, but high supply. Of course, we also want to make some, we want to do something that is going to make us some money. So, look down through here. I can't remember what Chango specializes in, but so that one's not quite 100 credits. One's just over 100 credits. Crop harvesters, it's like 200 credits. Okay, so we're going to do crop harvesters. So to figure out exactly where we're going to take it, where it's worth, we're going to go over here. We're going to go to galactic map. Let it zoom in, and then we're going to go to view. And this one is the map that we want. And the reason we want this is because this lets us look at trade routes. We're already looking at machinery. We don't want to look at marine supplies. We want to look at crop harvesters. So there's a lot of stuff that needs to go to magic. I think I did that earlier. Looks like Alias could use Alias could use some as well. Let's take it to Alias because I haven't been really out that way. Yeah, so we're going to go to Alias with it. Oh, wait a minute. Alias is going to be multi-jump. It's multi-jump to get there. Of course, it's multi-jump to get out that way, too. Okay, let's... I'm not even sure how we're going to get to Alias. Maybe we're not going to go to Alias. All right, let's go to Chi Hercules. So commodities market, and we decided on crop harvesters. I'm going to buy 4 units of it, 4 tons.
At maximum capacity.
I'm going to go to exit. Exit. Now I happen to know that to get there, I have to go through Opal. Now wait a minute, didn't that say that I could get to... This says I can go to Alun. Let's make sure that I didn't read that wrong. They do want this stuff in a loon, right? That's Ulyss. So a loon is different, and they do not want it. So instead we're going to go to Opala, and then we'll go from Opala to Ovid, and from Ovid to Chi Hercules. So we want Opala and launch. So obviously, as I showed last time, I was very, very rusty on the combat of this game, and I've not done a whole lot of combat since I got back. I've been doing mostly trading, and I really enjoy the trading. It's really nice. Slow, but it's interesting gameplay. I'm gonna hit that. That's not good. So, okay, that was a huge mistake. That's going to cost me a lot of money. So, I haven't made that problem. I haven't had that happen until I started the stream. So, yeah, that's fun. So now what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to get out of here. Only got 7% hull left. This is really, really bad. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make our first jump. Hopefully we're going to avoid any pirates. We're going to run from pirates just in case. And we're going to try to avoid ever doing that again, because that's probably going to cost me the entire profit that I'm going to make for this run. Probably, which sucks. But anyway, it's a little off.
Integrity critical.
Yeah, integrity critical, I know. We're at Fall. We need to go to Ovid.
Drive charging.
It's right behind us. I'll have to stop in Ovid to refuel anyway, so that'll be a good place to repair. God, I can't believe I did that.
3, 2, 1.
So, what do we know so far from this stream? That you really need to pay attention to what you're doing when you're docking and taking off. Yeah.
Critical.
And that my ship's computer is going to yell at me because my integrity is critical.
Warning. Temperature critical. Hull integrity critical. Drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Integrity critical.
So I do feel like a complete moron for that hit. Just so everybody knows, that sucked. Get away from the star so I can pick up some speed. know that the sound is actually any different, but because my hull's critical, it actually sounds to me like my ship is going to rattle apart. So that kind of sucks. I'm going to overshoot this because I wasn't paying attention. So once again, Josh does not pay attention and does something stupid. At least this time it's not going to cost me an arm and a leg to fix. So I started the stream with almost 22,000 credits, 21,900 I think. So after this run, we'll see exactly how much that hurt me. I'll probably make a couple of grand on the run, and then whatever it costs to repair, which is gonna suck. I will look at what the cost to repair is before I repair, because since I'm still playing in the starter ship, I haven't bought anything or upgraded anything, I can actually kind of cheat the system. What I mean by that is they'll give me the exact same ship I'm flying for free if it blows up. Of course, I don't want to blow up right now because I have a bunch of cargo in it, and cargo is expensive. But once I drop my cargo off, if I blow my ship up, they'll give me another one just like it for free. It's kind of cheap, it's kind of cheating, but at least I won't be out lots of money. That is, of course, unless I can't get in docked without blowing myself up. For some reason, disengaging from Super Cruise is still a little buggy. Still takes a while, basically.
Integrity critical.
So, as soon as I come out, you'll hear me hit my booster, and then you'll see the assist off come on. The reason I'm doing that is that 320 speed, I don't know what the speed is in this game, what it's based on, at least at this point. Meters per second, maybe, or kilometers per hour, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, 320 is the fastest you can go, and the way you get to go that fast is you boost, and then you turn flight assist off and just use a ballistic arc. Well, I guess it's not an arc, a ballistic line to get to where you're going. Still burns fuel up at the same amount. I think if I pull back on the throttle, yep, my throttle's completely down and fuel's still going at the same rate. I'm gonna turn it off. Contacts, Bradfield, request docking. Docking request sent. For some reason that didn't work. So that sucks. Do I have enough fuel to make it to where I was going? Insufficient fuel, so I do not. This is a problem. All right, so fix that. We're going to hit escape. We're going to save and quit. Yes, I'm sure I want to save and quit. Hopefully this is not going to show my IP address. That would suck. I know it used to do that. Hey, nope, just so it shows the server IP address, so that's not too bad. Oh, wrong one. Online. Open play. And now we get to wait through the lovely music and the spinning Sidewinder until we get loaded back into the game. Still playing WildStar. Still playing this. WildStar, I need to tank some more. I've just been doing dailies this week, which you guys don't want to see that. I did tank my first veteran adventure, was Crime Lords with a guild group, most of a guild group. I think the healer was from outside the guild, but the rest of it was a guild group. We had a really good time, worked really well. We had gold, so that's good. Patch 2, Drop 2, Sabotage came out this week, which means that my Stalker tank got nerfed a bit. So I have not tried to tank with him since then, other than just dailies and stuff like that. So I don't know how it's going to go. I did get some better gear, and hopefully in the next couple weeks, if I keep playing. Hi Peter, how's it going? Anyway, hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'll get some dungeons in as well. So, but for right now, obviously WildStar, or not WildStar. Right now, obviously Elite Dangerous, if it ever loads. Maybe. For those of you just tuning in, I had the bug where I couldn't get I'm going to try to close the game and open it back up and see if that works. Oh wait, did I finally get in? I think it just might have finally closed. Maybe. All right, let's try this again, see if it works. See if it takes less than 10 minutes to load into the game this time.
Warning, hull integrity critical.
Alright, so I'm back in the game. That's good at least. Let's see. Hey, I actually got a docking time that time.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Alright, so like I said, we're going to fuel up for sure here, because we have to. And then we might repair depending on what it's going to cost. For those who just joined in, I did something stupid and ran into the station. Really pay attention in this game. Repairs, ship. 1,200 credits. We're going to try our luck.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Drive charging.
So 1,200 credits is what it's going to cost me to repair my ship if I don't basically cheat the system. Like I said, I'm playing with...
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2.
I'm playing with the base ship. I haven't upgraded anything. So if my ship blows up, I'm going to start over with my existing credits. If it were to blow up now, the thing I would lose is the cargo that I have, which probably got several...
Integrity critical.
Got about 9,000 credits worth of cargo at the moment. So, Peter, I don't know if you got your headphones working or not, but if you have any questions about the game, let me know. Or about the stream, what I'm kind of all about and stuff like that. Otherwise, we're just going to play some Elite. So, like I said, I haven't done a lot of combat since the beta came up. I do find the game to be a lot more playable now than it was in premium beta. Premium beta, it was pretty buggy. Premium beta really was almost an alpha. Really this is too, because it's not feature complete even though they're calling it beta. There's going to be a gamma phase as well. I think they said they've got like 45,000 players right now. But that they would be up to quite a bit more than that come gamma stage. They haven't said how long regular beta is going to last, but it seems to be a lot of fun. I'd like to work my way up and get a Viper. It's a combat ship, but it also has about 2 or 2.5 times the cargo capacity of this particular ship. So not only could I fight in it and do some combat in it, but I could also do some base hauling and some stuff like that. So from everything I've heard, the best way to use Super Cruise is to keep your speed down in the upper right hand corner of the radar, is to keep that at about a 10% of the distance that you need to go. So I need to go about 2 light seconds right now, and I'm about 0.2 C. So that's supposed to be the best way to not overshoot your destination. And overshooting, as some of you saw just a few minutes ago, is easy to do. going to get interdicted. So this is either going to be me getting somebody trying to take my cargo, or it's going to be Federation fighters trying to, and it's somebody trying to take my cargo. We are going to run because we only have 4%.
Under attack.
Yeah.
Drive charging.
Hang on just a second, Peter. I saw your comment, but I haven't had a chance to read it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Integrity critical.
Yeah, I don't know. I read that somewhere, Peter. I don't know exactly why they say that, but it seems to work pretty well. Overshooting kind of stinks, but it happens. Did you just get into the beta? Are we in the premium beta as well, Peter?
Our integrity critical.
I can spin like this, make everybody sick. Okay, I'll stop that. Yeah, I was too, at least for the last couple months, and really enjoyed it. It seems like they've really opened up a lot of stuff since the regular beta started. Yeah, that seems to be pretty similar to what I'm doing. I just slow down the whole way.
Request granted.
I crashed into one right before you came on, Peter. It was really bad. And probably most people won't believe this. It's the first station I've crashed into in a very, very long time. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, but it does happen. Where am I going? 34.
Do you have authorization to be inside the docking bay? Remember, loitering is a violation.
Oops. Scrape a little bit there.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
So hopefully I'll make a decent profit. Oh, you crash when you're paying attention? What did I buy? I don't even remember. Oh, crop harvesters. So 1,500? Yeah. I tend to not do things very slowly. I probably spend way too much time going too fast and overshoot things and things like that. And the supplies out here are not very good. That's not bad though. You can buy fish. So I'm going to not bug out the, well, not bug out the game, but I'm going to buy new
at maximum
cargo.
capacity.
I'm not just going to crash my ship. I will actually repair it. That hurts. Pick everything up. Yeah. Of course, I bought fish. I didn't even check to see where I could sell that. That's not a good thing. So let's find out. Yeah, I saved my position and my ship. Or at least I try to anyway. I've already got fish selected. Okay, so I can go to Magic or Ovoid to sell this. Yeah, especially places that don't have a lot of foodstuffs. So, foodstuffs seem to sell well a lot of places, no matter what they are. It just depends on what. Is there a way to save without going to the main menu? I think that when you jump into a system, it automatically saves. At least that's what it did in Premium Beta.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
I don't know if it still does that or not, but in Premium Beta it did. Going to the... anytime you dock and anytime you come out of Super Cruise, I think it saves your position.
Drive charging.
All right, I'll be here. I'm just headed to Magic to, or Mage Sea, maybe? I don't know. Not sure how to say that, but just gonna head there and sell fish. So.
3, 2, 1.
And it's still one of my favorite visuals of the game is coming out of hyperspace, right at the star. I will. I'll check the mission board too when I get in here and see if there's anything that is worth doing. I'm not going to do any combat stuff today. The ship's just really not outfitted for combat, so I'm not going to do any combat stuff. But I might do some hauling missions. Maybe you can usually make some credits doing that too. beautiful picture, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know if you can see, my dog's laying right beside me, so I completely understand that. They've got another couple hours before they eat, so my wife may be back by then, but generally I feed them in the afternoon, so. And I probably won't stream for 2 hours either. Oh, that would be bad.
Request denied.
So I don't know if you caught that, Peter. I forgot to request docking privileges. I caught myself before I went through the force shield, so at least they don't try to shoot me down. Though being a ship, it wouldn't be, being a space station against the ship, it wouldn't be try to shoot me down, it would be shoot me down.
Request denied.
Yeah, that's that whole not paying attention thing.
Request granted.
Luckily, I caught myself before they blew me up, so that's something at least.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
This game definitely makes you pay attention, that's for sure. And it's definitely different streaming than just playing, I've noticed that. Because when I just play, I tend not to make those mistakes. At least I think I tend not to make those mistakes. Well, the good news is that makes up for that mess up I had earlier. Looking for something good to trade with here. Actually, before I do that though, I'm going to check the bulletin board, see if there's any missions. Troubleshooters, that tends to be... Yeah, I don't want to do a combat mission today. Light cargo transport though, I can handle light cargo transport. So this one, they want to go to Opal. As long as I'm going that way, I might as well take something with me. Try animal meat. If I can't sell it at Opal, I can sell it someplace else.
Warning, cargo hold at maximum capacity. Ship released. Engines engaged.
Cool. It's good to have somebody at least watching. So, I've only been streaming a couple weeks now, but live watchers are pretty sparse at the moment. But it's fun. It gives me something to do. It's something other than just sit and play the game. So, I do this, and then I've been streaming some WildStar as well. Let's say Opal or Ovid I need to go to. Opal. Well, I have to go through Ovid to get to Opal anyway, so.
Drive charging.
Sorry about that. I don't want to make you sick.
Ready to engage. 4, 3.
I'm actually going to jump through the
2,
station. This should be interesting.
1.
I didn't know if that would work or not. Oh. No, that's not what I want to do. That was interesting.
Drive charging.
Again, not paying attention. It's alright though.
Four, three, two, one.
So if you've played with an IR track, I have one problem with it. It seems to bug out from time to time
Drive
and
charging.
doesn't read correctly. I think I need a different setup of what do they call it? Profile for this game. It works pretty well, but for going to the menus, it gets kind of buggy. Oh, you see me twitch my head from side to side trying to get the menus to come up. As I said earlier, that's still my favorite thing in this game, is coming out of hyperspace right next to the star. Okay, we're not too close to the star, apparently.
Warning, temperature critical. Drive charging. Ready to engage.
Alright. Shut that down, I don't know why, but...
Drive charging. Ready to engage.
No, and as a matter of fact, it is, for those who aren't in chat, what he asked was, is the station always in the same spot? And the question is no. As a matter of fact, the way I understand it, the systems in the game are actually modeled astrophysically. So the planets actually rotate around the stars, and then the moons rotate around the planets, etc., etc., and the stations rotate around the whatever they're around, whether it's a planet or a moon or whatever. So they're almost never going to be in exactly the same spot, and depending on what vector you come in from will depend on which direction they are. Where they're at and what vector you come in from will depend on which direction they are. But you obviously have to get away from the star pretty quick, or you get pulled out of Super Cruise like I just did. The red line that you see across the screen there is the rotational plane of, I guess that's Opal A. So that planet will be somewhere along that rotational axis, somewhere. It's an Eagle, so most likely it's authorized performance ship scan. Yeah, it's just a ship scan, not a big deal. I'm still not gonna let him do it.
Drive charging.
Not hauling anything illegal, so it doesn't
3,
matter.
2, 1.
So Peter, what's your favorite thing about the game? Are you a combat person, a trading person, or just an exploration person? What? Trading, exploring. Yeah, in the premium beta, I did mostly combat. I didn't do a lot of trading, but I decided after my last stream, which was horrible because I hadn't played the game in months, it was the last night of premium beta. I decided that when I started playing back up in beta, I was going to try some trading, at least enough to get up to, hopefully a Viper is what I'd really like to get up to. That way I could use it for combat and for light trading. I think it has about twice or a little over the cargo capacity of the Sidewinder. So ultimately that's what I'd like to get to. Oh, really? Did you play the other Elite games, or is this just your first game in general?
Request granted.
The original Elite in the 80s, yeah. I was an X-Wing fan. That was my first space sim game, which that would have been probably the early 90s, I guess. And then I played all of the X-Wing games but I've really been looking for a good space sim for a long time. I got interested in Star Citizen first, and was a backer for Star Citizen. And then I kind of found out about this after the fact. Ooh, that was not good. Somebody blew up in there. And I know the Star Citizen kind of beta is out, but I don't even think I've uploaded it or updated it to the newest version from just the hangars yet, so I kind of feel bad. I think I might have done it once and played it for about 20 minutes, but Elite was so much further along when I started looking into it that I backed Elite and have been playing it since.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
But then again, I'll play just about anything. Other than first-person shooters, I'm not a big first-person shooter fan. But I will play just about anything. MMOs in general, I like a lot.
Check your bay number. Check again.
Yeah, the upgrades for life are great. I think I got that. I think I got in early enough that I went ahead and picked that up as well. I don't remember for sure. But I think I got the upgrades for life as well. Looked like there was another hauling mission.
Fly safe.
Bulletin board. Can't do that one. Yeah, like I said, I like the combat in this, but I think it's a lot easier once you upgrade your ship. So I decided I was gonna do quite a bit of trading first, and then I might step it up. So I think I'm gonna take this mission. It's 3,000 credits for just to go to Olin. And I'm probably gonna pick something else up and try to take it as well. But I don't know what yet.
Loitering is a crime, punishable by death. Please make sure you have authorization.
Yeah, landing and stuff particularly. You learn a lot doing trading with that. Are you using a flight stick, or are you just using a keyboard and mouse? Alright, so there's Olin. So I boot us to Olin. And it's a high-tech economy, so...
Loitering is a crime, punishable by death. Please make sure you have authorization.
So I take X52 Pro. Nice. I just use the regular X52. I looked at the X52 Pro, but it was about $60 more when I decided I needed a new flight stick. So I went ahead and went with just the standard one. And I haven't had any problems. I know a lot of people have had problems with it, but I really haven't. Yeah, I've heard that a lot about the sensitivity with a mouse, that it's really hard to play with a mouse.
Welcome to our station.
I'll take fish. We'll see what if it'll sell anyway.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Yeah, I think the software for the Pro is a little bit better than the software for the X52. I wish you could run the X52 the Pro software on the regular X52, but apparently you can't.
This station operates under a docking reservation policy.
Right. Yeah, that is true. The only time you hear somebody say something about a product is when they're going to complain about it. I picked up the IR track for this game as well, for this one and Star Citizen both, and I've been really happy with it. Other than a few little bugs, I'm really happy with it. I think it works really well. It's very immersive and quite a bit cheaper than an Oculus Rift. Though I did tell my wife I want an Oculus Rift for Christmas. Not that that's probably going to happen, but...
Drive charging.
You can't map a key on the X52 on the Pro to do a boost. That's odd.
Ready to engage.
Yeah. The Oculus Rift, I think, is the DK2 is about $350. That's pretty expensive. When they fully release to the public, which will probably be later this year, I expect them to be $250 or $300. I'd love to have one, and I'll probably get one eventually, but it's hard to justify right now.
Drive charging.
Yeah, I don't know about the X52 Pro. On this, I'm almost positive I just went into the settings and found the boost key and just remapped it to a key on the throttle is what I'm using. If I remember right, it was pretty easy. Yeah, what I'm using, Peter, for head tracking is the IR Track 5. It runs, I think I got mine for about $100. I bought mine on eBay. And it came with the advanced, I can't remember what they call it, the Track Clip Pro, I think is what it's called. That's what this on the side of my headphones is they have little infrared LEDs on it. I'm going to overshoot this because I wasn't paying attention. It has little infrared LEDs on it, and then there's a thing that sits on top of my monitor. And it's honestly like a Kinect for an Xbox 360. I think is very similar to what how it works. But it tracks these 3 LEDs so that when I move my head, it changes the screen orientation. I would suggest if you look into getting one that you get one with the Track Clip Pro, because you can mount that to headphones or something like that. The regular one comes with a clip that mounts on a baseball cap, and it just has reflectors on it rather than LEDs. Yeah, I've seen the software to do that, and I thought about doing that, but I knew I wanted to stream as well, and I only had one webcam. So I went ahead and bought the Track IR. I am a big fan of the head tracking for this game, though. It really helps a lot. It's very immersive. And in combat, it helps amazingly too, though, like I said, I'm not doing combat right now. No, you don't have to wear a cap. It's just that if you get the regular Track IR, it doesn't have the LEDs, what it has is a little clip mechanism that is designed to clip onto a baseball cap to track that. And they're basically little reflectors. And they're, from what I've heard, it's not as accurate as the one with the LEDs. The one with the LEDs, you have to have something to clip the LEDs to. I mean, I guess you could probably clip it to your ear, or mine are actually zip tied to my headphones because they wouldn't attach to my headphones the way they're supposed to. Okay.
Request granted.
That was probably a mistake.
Do you have authorization to be inside the building?
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Should have been an easy 3,000 credits or so, just for bringing that one item here. And an extra 500 for that, so that wasn't bad.
Do you have authorization?
Synthetic meat.
Remember, loitering is a violation.
It's 250 credits for agrimeds. I'm gonna.
Warning. Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Costly collisions.
Right, so Weird wants agrimeds. iBuddhist wants agrimeds. Opal wants agrimeds. There's something up there too, but I can't make it to it. BD45, I don't think I can make it there. So we're probably going to end up going back to iBuddhist. So like I said, I don't think I can make it to Weird.
Welcome to
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Always proceed rapidly.
Drive charging. Four, three, two, one.
Let's see. I'd like to make it over to weird, but I don't know. Don't really have a good way of getting there. I think I'm too heavy to make it over to weird. So I guess I'm just going to go back to Chango. Hopefully I can sell my agrimeds that I bought for a decent profit. I guess I've made about 10,000 credits in the last, well, since I started the stream, so about the last hour. My wife may be home. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I may be bowing out fairly soon anyway, Peter. My wife had to go to the grocery, so when she gets back, I'll have to help her get stuff in. Yeah, I screwed that up, but anyway. Again, wasn't paying attention.
Drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just a short little hop.
Request denied.
Yeah, because I'm too far out.
Request granted.
And safety. Pacification emplacements are active and tracking.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
So Chango's where I started this little adventure today. I'm going to sell off my agromeds here, hopefully, and make a profit. Looks like I am going to make a profit. Yeah, I'm going to make 1650 profit, so that's nice. And I think that's where I'm going to call it for the day. Yeah, Peter, I was just saying, I think I'm going to shut the stream down for the day. I've got some stuff I need to take care of around the house. I was just saying, I've been playing about probably an hour now, I guess. And in a Sidewinder, playing an hour, I made about 10,000 credits profit. So it's possible to make some pretty good money trading, I guess. If I were to upgrade ships, I could make more, obviously. But it seems like it works pretty well. So, like I said, I'm going to bow out for a while. I may start the stream back up later, maybe playing something else, maybe playing some more Elite, I don't know. But you guys have a great day.